Wait, am I wearing the same shirt? Oh my god, you guys want to see something on this shirt? I've never showed you this before. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna make it cam only. There's a cat, right? Uh, it is so favored for TSM, man. I'd say Licorice has been playing really bad, so Hoodie should be able to win. Speaking for Josedeodo, it's actually pretty close. PoE versus Palafox, I mean, come on, guys. When he gets back in form. Ming is hovering Shaco, guys! I told you about I told him about the Shaco, yo, a couple days ago. I messaged Ming. I told him to try Shaco, because that champ is broken in every one of my solo queue games. He hovers it in LCS just to grief me. I can actually show you guys our conversation. I'm not gonna actually screenshot it, but I'll tell you what it is. I said you have to try Shaco. That champ is broken. Every game Shaco terrorizes my team. He says, okay, I'll spam it and maybe pull it out in scrims. FlyQuest is still on with this stuff, man. With the Seraphine bot, I mean, I don't want to like dog on them too hard, but like, how much of a percentage of this is just they don't have any confidence to play a normal lane? Because you can't actually lose lane as Seraphine bot. You can be down in the CS, but like, what does it mean to be losing lane, you know? Like, Seraphine is going to clear the wave. She's probably not going to get dove. And more importantly, she's probably not even going to get chunked out because she just has so much range. So, I mean, like, is FlyQuest bot lane just getting smacked so hard in every scrim that they have lost all confidence in playing a normal bot lane? Because they're the only bot lane in LCS playing this, and it doesn't look very good, but at the same time, it's not so bad that it's like troll. Maybe on the flip side, maybe they're like smashing scrims with Seraphine bot. Maybe I'm thinking too negatively, and it's not that they're losing lane playing normal stuff, it's that they're just owning so hard playing Seraphine. I think for FlyQuest, the win condition of like putting Josedeodo on Hecarim and having him try to like 1v9 is actually really smart. GP versus Camille, this is a very classic top lane matchup. I feel like I played with, like at one point, like Haunter was telling me that like GP wins, and then BB was telling me that Camille wins, and every season a new side wins, you know, but it feels like Camille is really flavor of the month right now. I think Camille is a great pick against Alistar. One of the only top laners that can just completely one-tap Alistar's face. Also, Camille, Ori, great combo. And I like that she is supported by so much, right? She has Hecarim to buy space for Camille, so she's not the only one going in and dying. She has, you know, Seraphine to follow up and give her speeds and shields and support, and then Relt for the Wombo. Lost is playing MF. I want to see, actually this game, I kind of want him to see him do the Comet. I think knowing Lost, he's the kind of player to just go PTA and try to like pump damage, but I think Comet would actually make a lot more sense. And if you're thinking like, oh, it's against Seraphine, you know, like how's he gonna poke out Seraphine? It really doesn't matter that Seraphine has W shielding, okay? Like, if Seraphine is pressing W on cooldown, she's actually getting shit on. So, really, you want, like, lane domination with MF, and also her team does so much damage already. Like, she has 4 threats, right? Syndra, Talia, and GP. How much of the overall percentage of the team's damage is MF's auto attacks actually going to do? It's okay if he goes PTA as well. There's some value in trying to get as many autos off this game as you can, but in my opinion, it is very dangerous for MF to do any auto attacks this game. Like, if you look at the enemy champions, they have Camille, Hecarim, and f***ing Orianna, man. How are you going to get an auto range of anything unless they misplay? So, did you guys see that? Diamond walked in? Diamond walked in? And did he ward? Wait, what? Guys, am I crazy? Diamond started Sweeper. I think what Sweeper start on Spica means is, yeah, he's looking for the early gank. His bot lane has amazing gank setup. You know, Ali can Q flash, even just wait for level 2 and combo into Talia W, and that's 100% a kill. And at the same time, you know, mid, if he hits a stun on Palafox, he has no cleanse. Licorice is playing like a pussy. Oh my god, he's getting bullied so hard, and Huni's gonna hit level 2 first instead of barrels and zone him even harder now. I mean, to be fair though, I think that GP's level 1 is one of the best in the entire game, so I'm not like that mad about it. And you know, oh my god, imagine if Talia was there, man. That was a it's only level 2, maybe not. The point is that can, like, that stun could actually be a kill. That can be converted into a kill so often. Really just gonna be battle of oh my god, Licorice is getting completely shit on, guys. Huni GP is real. Don't like this. Oh wow, Diamond is only level 1. Okay. Wow. Diamond is actually somehow getting zoned. FlyQuest bot lane playing like trash. What is new though? First rule of bot lane. Alistar does not get the push level 1 in any matchup. Okay? Any matchup. Alistar level 1 is literally one of the worst in the entire game. You absolutely, like, think about what Alistar can do at level 1. He can headbutt your 80 carry away for 1 second and do 70 damage, or he can Q somebody, which he has to walk up and smash the ground to do. There's no way Alistar is providing any lane pressure whatsoever at level 1. And now Sora gets that roam timing, securing double crab. So TSM is actually in really good shape right now because their top was winning, they got top crab. Their bot was winning, they got bot crab. And Josedeodo, even though he's up a base here, is not going to be able to find any ganks at all. Look at the wards. Really, really good start for TSM so far. I mean, they just have full control of the game. And like, you look at the gold and be like, oh, they're down 100 gold, you know, what's the difference? The difference is that TSM can do anything they want, and all FlyQuest can do is farm. And they cannot go for anything, or else it's just going to get sniffed out and it's going to fail. Like, look at this, right? Diamond sitting there. Is Pee-wee going to disrespect it? Obviously not. They had full vision. Oh, Palafox might die here. That's a stun into a... Okay, flash. We take those. He didn't have vision, so it looked weird. Like Sorta could have flashed, or Sorta could have comboed faster, right? But actually, he lost vision for a second because he got pushed into the bush. Bit of a switcheroo here happened where, if you see like the vision that FlyQuest managed to get, that's Josedeodo's ward on top dot. That's Diamond's ward on bot dot. Yeah, TSM needs to at least establish control and take away vision on one side so that they can just keep pathing, like push a lane, go to mid, push a lane, go to mid. And it's going to snowball like this back and forth ping pong pressure. Huni is winning every trade that I see on top side, and look at him winning this trade without even having to base yet. He still can take trades, get low, use all of his mana, and then TP back. And Licorice is going to get pressured. He's going to have to TP back probably too in response. The kill potential on bot side very low because I like that MF went cleanse. There's a lot of value in going cleanse against a lane like this, where the only way you can die is if you get chain CC'd. There's no way that Lost is going to die 2v2, obviously, because Seraphine Rel does absolutely no damage. So the only way he's going to die is if he gets stunned into like a crazy chain CC, into a Root, into a fucking Seraphine ulti, and then Hecarim is there hitting him the whole time. He's actually going to die. So I really like that he went cleanse. He'll never die. The only way Lost can die, obviously, is if a really, really like crazy situation comes up. That's enabling Sword to do stuff like this, where he can just roam forever, and there's no pressure on Lost to like give up farm or to just really give up anything. His support can just roam the map, and I think this is like really nice to see. After I was watching, you know, TSM spot lane get out roamed every game, they're actually playing a lot better now, and they're actually, you know, getting prio. Or sorry, every time he roams, the team is doing something off of his roam. They blew mid flash, they cleared wards, now they got Herald. So every one of his roams has been successful. It just shows that the team is actually coordinated and playing around him better. They have to go the really safe way back to mid. Look at the control that TSM has when they walk up. FlyQuest runs away. Props to Palafox for being only like 14 CS down. He is getting pressured a lot by TSM. It's not like the super pogger is like, wow, PoE is shitting on mid. Like he got his flash blown by a roam, and the game is completely TSM controlled. So the fact that he's only 14 CS down is actually very nice. Huni is slowly losing top. It's weird. Every time I look top, he was really winning the trades against Licorice. But I think Licorice, obviously, when the camera's not top, must be outplaying him in some way. I saw him getting bullied level 1. I saw GP bullying him when he came back after his TP. And somehow Licorice is just randomly up like 15 CS from nothing. He's not getting any help. If anything, he's getting pressured since Alistar is roaming towards his lane a lot. Getting control. Oh, PoE. Oh, PoE! Wow, that works? Are you kidding me? That works? Wow. What an absolutely disgusting team comp that FlyQuest drafted. Wow. That worked? Okay. That is extremely sad. So look at the Herald timing from TSM. They did not get any value whatsoever out of it. It didn't even crash into the turret to give 300 gold. So all that early game advantage that TSM got, they couldn't translate it into a good Herald timing that whole time. Yeah, that whole advantage, like I was a big proponent when I was on TSM of dropping Herald for bot lane just to get 2 plates. I think 2 plates is enough. I don't think you always need to get that insane Herald where, you know, you're grouped as 4, you take a full turret from it. I think a timing where you can just Herald, get 2 plates, and give your bot lane a reset is good. That's my opinion. I think that they should have used it. And then obviously the risk in doing what TSM wanted to do there, which is like the perfect Herald, they never got the perfect Herald, and so they got a shit Herald. So, you know, obviously risk versus reward, they were going for a higher risk, higher reward play, and they ended up it landed on fucking heads. And that really sucks because the gold should be way higher advantage for TSM, not just like 1k. It should definitely be a lot more than that. They could have gotten immediately, you know, like I said, 300 gold, and then they could have gotten a reset time around their bot lane to just make another play right afterwards. I want to see TSM play really aggressively for this drag, and then transition into bot tower. That tower is really low. That would actually grow the gold lead a lot. Or just aggressively split. So just say, fuck the dragon, we're going to give it, and instead we're going to go for top turret and just try to fuck over Camille, who has no flash. Oh wow. I just hated what I saw. Wow, I hated that. I hated that. I hated that so much. They did neither. TSM literally did nothing. They could have gotten this top turret, which is extremely low, and potentially gotten a kill on Licorice, who used his flash to kill PoE earlier. Or they could have just fought really aggressively for that drag, and instead they did neither. Okay, in the end, they make the, like, pity play. You know, it's like, fuck man, we lost the drag, we fucked up. We're just gonna go top, and they ended up getting the turret, that's fine. But I hated that so much. It's not like this decision was like, it just came up, oh he's dead, Lost is dead. Yeah, Lost is dead. Oh, that was very sad. Yeah, I mean, it sounds really troll, right? But I would like to see Lost just die there for sure. Like, I could tell you that he was dead there 100% of the time. So better just honestly to save your sums, because now he's an even easier target for the next one. I know that this is like a huge meme, like, oh, save your sums, but like, guys, he's dead there. Like, just die gracefully. Because now, when he comes back to his lane, he's actually in full like range of like getting fucked again. So Johnson can flash on him with ulti, Diamond can flash on him with anything. If he just saved, even just saved cleanse, right? That would be so huge for him. Let's just say there was like a 1% chance he outplays that with his sums. Still totally not worth it, because now he has 5 minutes where he just can't play the game. He cannot push his lane ever. Not ideal, but you know, I'm sure that they're gonna obviously have to play around it by giving him vision, or just he just has to play safe. So what was really the punish here, right, on this bot matchup? Seraphine at this point has definitely scaled. The usefulness of Seraphine as she's getting closer and closer to like the Moonstaff build is getting pretty high. Strangely enough, I do think that Rel is a scaling support. In the beginning, everyone thought that and was parroting that Rel is completely useless late game and scales like shit. I think that's totally not true. And as I've played against this champion, as I've seen like players like Core and players in Asia play Rel, it just turns out that Rel is definitely a lot stronger late game than most people gave him credit for. So I think I like FlyQuest's draft a lot better late game. I think FlyQuest has decided at this point they're going to give. So Huni comes down for the third drag because their team got pressured by Soul Point, right? They're down 2 dragons. They're saying, like, why the fuck are we giving every single dragon? Huni, just come. FlyQuest actually makes a good macro decision here. Instead of committing Licorice's TP, they just say, we're 4v5. Licorice is pushing top. Let's just commit more to his side and trade. This third drag is actually not that important for FlyQuest, but it was really important for TSM to deny. So what they're doing here is they're basically just trading like a flip fight for a guaranteed advantage. Because they don't know if they're going to win that fight 100%, but what they do know is they can get an advantage here 100%. Actually, they didn't really get much. They didn't even get top turret here. GP ulti is kind of OP. Oh, I see. Wow, they're just getting extremely out macroed. FlyQuest just giving 2 tier 2s right here for nothing. What was the trade? I actually have no idea. They have to get collapsed on here. Palafox should look to TP. This could be a 5v5. Palafox, look to TP, bro. They're taking your turret. Okay. I guess Licorice just goes in 4v5 instead. Diamond with the Wombo combo. Lost uses both his sums. Oh, good ulti by Lost. You love to see it. Oh, baby. Palafox could have chosen the TP literally anywhere else, but he instead just chose TP on that fucking pink ward right there. Like, you have to play with a little bit more like balls than that, right? Like, your team is literally going in, man. You cannot be TPing there. Look at where he chooses the TP. There's a ward literally right on top of Diamond. Look at that. Look at that. They engage. TP comes in extremely late, like 2 seconds too late. If he was right here to follow up on Diamond's, oh my god. Game over, man. Game over if he TPs in the right spot. He TPs. This is his first round of abilities right here. Cool, he gets a 3-man ulti, but it's just way too late. He's not there to pressure Lost off of getting the amazing MF ulti that kills 2. So seriously have no idea where this 4k gold came from, except for just FlyQuest deciding to give every turret for the whole game. Yeah, pretty embarrassing macro by FlyQuest so far. They literally lost every single turret, barely fighting. Just pure macro dominance. Ooh, not the best right there. Not the best. Now I think FlyQuest feels more confident to go in. Camille coming in TP behind everyone. Lost has no sums. If he can get on him, it's just fucking game over. Sword Art is actually dead here. He's actually... Oh, he's not... No, he's dead. No, he is dead. Save Jose! Oh, nice. Flashes out. Big advantage. Oh, wow. Little switcheroo. What is going on? So they're trying to zone the jungler from getting in, right? They're trying to zone the jungler. They ended up getting the drag. This is a losing fight for TSM. This is a completely lose. Oh my goodness. So how does this start? Sword Art gets caught. No one is really there to trade. Jose gets baited by stopwatch. Ults absolutely nothing and dies for free. Good play by Ming to hold his stopwatch that whole time and save it for the Hecarim multi. And now look at this. This is a 4v4, but FlyQuest still feels confident that they can win. That was a nice little fake out by Licorice. It looked like he was gonna go in, so I kind of like held my breath for a second. And then now look at this. Ming goes around. He looks for this ulti. Now I don't really like it because and there's another one. Oh, Diamond is caught instantly. Oh, but the counter engage. Okay, he doesn't take damage because Seraphine is nice balanced champion. It's just a 4v4. I think Sword has to flash out here or he's caught again. Yep. And now that is going to create a lot of pressure, like no pressure on Palafox, right? Because one of the biggest tools that TSM has is these big AoE zones coming down, Huni's ulti, MF's E. They come down and they force FlyQuest out of certain areas. It's like you put the GP ulti in a certain spot, you put the MF ulti in another spot, you're creating like some sort of gigantic Venn diagram, and it makes it really easy for Alistar to decide, okay, they're really slow, so it's a great angle to flank with flash ulti, or flash combo, I mean. Every time that they blow Sword Art's flash, TSM can play a lot less aggressive, because that's like kind of their one-shot button. It's like, boom, Venn diagram, flash combo from Ali into a stun from Syndra or into a Talia W, and it's just, you know, somebody's dead instantly. But if he doesn't have that, it creates a lot less pressure on FlyQuest. So I think TSM should play pretty defensive here and look to just clear vision and hold their vision. They're not going to be looking to like go in. They're going to be looking to sit on their wards, and like if the enemy team steps too far forward, then they're going to look for that one shot. They're going to be staying. Oh my god, and Lost greets his flash. And Camille is just one of the most balanced champions in the entire video game. And wow. Can you... Oh! Big one by Johnson! Guys, it makes me lose a little bit of faith in LCS that you can draft like this, where FlyQuest has drafted complete scaling, and they're getting away with it. But, you know, props to them, they're playing well. I think TSM could have made a lot better decisions to snowball the game. Obviously, Camille, Orianna is one of the most broken combos in the entire video game late game, and then you have the Hecarim Seraphine to follow it up as well. I think the game is so disadvantaged now for FlyQuest, there is almost no way that I see them winning a 5v5. Because look at how much damage that they're taking. I think if I was like Soren right now, I would definitely be looking at like, how did my team not snowball harder early? Right? Like, why are we not the ones like... Look at how much damage Camille's Q does here. Unbelievable stuff. Guys, there's absolutely nothing wrong with TSM's drafts. I think both the drafts are totally fine. Just because your draft gets outscaled does not mean that you had a bad draft. This is all execution. Have we been watching the same game? I would love to see the argument that TSM had a bad draft this game. They could have completely taken over the game. It's all play. This is 32 minutes in the game, by the way. At this point, usually one team has already won. Right? Like, at this point, 32 minutes, a Nexus should be exploding. It's just that FlyQuest got away with something that they absolutely... It's illegal. It should be completely illegal. Oh, here it comes. Big wombo combo. Is Seraphine going to be able to out-heal it? Diamond dies without doing much. And Lost is just absolutely toast. Who is winning the dragon fight, by the way? Palafox is just nowhere to be seen. PoE? Oh, he lands the perfect Q. Oh, Flash Stun from PoE hits nothing. Josedeodo is still alive, man. Johnson is just a walking fountain. Look at him. Look at how much value he's provided this whole fight. So Spica needs to get this steal or it's fucking game. 1 HP. I don't think he's going to do it, guys. I don't think he can do it. He's too low. I hate to be the guy that tells you I told you so, but if you're playing MF this game, you are not ever in your entire life getting a PTA proc off, okay? Like, I fucking knew it since the very beginning. You're not procking PTA unless the enemy team is actually just completely trolling. I think this game was 100%, a million percent a game where Lost should have went healing reduction, proc it on all 5 members, and he should have went the comet build for lane domination, early game kingdom, And he's not hitting. He is never gonna look at his auto attacks, man. He got one off on Licorice before he dies, and it's because he's playing like a normal 80 carry. Yeah, obviously, you know, he's new. He's learning. I'm not flaming. I'm just saying, this is a great game for Comet MF. I don't even know if it's a good game for MF, but if you are gonna pick that champ, it's a great game to go Comet and just play like a caster, right? You're putting E's down non-stop, you're stacking haste, you have lucidity boots for more flashes, more E's, and you're basically playing the entire game to spam E and set up a great wombo combo for your team. And auto attacks, forget about it. If this was WoW, you would like unbind that button. You're not gonna auto attack your shit, because if you do, you're dead. I also really don't like that TSM was so greedy in buying healing reduction, right? Like, I think it would have been really nice if somebody had gotten it. I don't even know why I'm talking about this, because they're just getting completely shit on right now, but like, the game is over the second that FlyQuest got the soul, okay? It's not playable anymore. TSM needs a fucking miracle, but before all that shit happened, before they lost 4 dragons and lost the soul, that's a fucking atomic nuclear horse. Before all that shit happened, I would have liked to see healing reduction, especially on the AoE champions, so, you know, MF is a good one. I think Cinder could have been a good one too, but it seems like everyone was a little bit too greedy here. These are champions that do a shit ton of healing. You see Hecarim with these items, and Seraphine, and Camille is running like fucking double lifesteal Sterix. It was very close fights. I think healing reduction was absolutely critical. Finally, you know, we see it. Could have been good earlier. Yeah, that was an 1100 damage Q, by the way. How much HP does Sword Art have? 2k? Okay, so it's going to take about 3 seconds for Camille to kill Alistar through his ulti. That's balanced. Oh man, this is your nightmare, by the way. This is your nightmare. It's when the enemy fed Bruiser gets GA. It's really hard either way. I don't think it's easy for TSM to win either way, but like it's so demoralizing to see when the enemy like Camille, when the enemy Jax, who's already really ahead, finishes his GA. The first thing you have to do as a pro player, obviously, you have to call it. You have to say, okay, he bought a GA. And then the second thing is like, well, what are you gonna do about it? Is like, you basically just cannot fight a normal fight anymore, right? You will never win a normal 5v5 against a team with the guy with GA. You have to catch him by himself and proc it while he's splitting, or you have to take the fight when Camille's not there. So, you know, hopefully TSM is tracking their enemy top laner TP. While Camille's bots, for example, right here, they gotta look for like a random YOLO fight and try to fight when they have numbers advantage. So, you know, if they saw Licorice right there on that blue trinket, so they're gonna either look to pick him or they're gonna look to go in mid when he's not gonna be there right away. Because, yeah, like I said, when you see that the enemy fucking fed Camille has a GA, you are not actually ever going to look for 5v5 anymore. That's never happening. That is 100% losing every time. And yeah, you have to... Holy moly. Okay, you know what, guys? Just fucking FF. There's nothing to say. Just fucking open and go next. There will be other LCS games. It's a long split. They're going to lose the base, but, you know, fuck it. I think next is for Elder Drag, which is just YOLO. Okay, that's what they're doing. I'm seeing signs of life. So they sent 2 back to defend. I like what TSM is doing here. The only problem is that, yeah, they didn't really ward. So a little bit of an issue happened. They didn't put down any wards. So they just got flanked. Yeah. I would have liked to see one of those things being dropped down. But I like the idea. The idea was solid. Nah, they're fucked. As soon as they got flanked, it was fucked. Yeah, guys, you know those 75 gold items in the shop? Those kind of look pretty good. Not that they would have won, honestly, anyways. Fucking Infernal Soul. What happened to PoE, guys? Licorice just rolled him? Literally didn't even see him. I'm pretty sure health bars are just evaporating at this point. Rewind for the Camille 1v1. I mean, I don't really think there's much PoE can do. I like the TP, aggressive, into the pit. That's Huni. So where's PoE? He's coming from base. He stuns Licorice down here. Wow, Licorice is literally 1 HP. How's he gonna get out of this one? He dies to Leandries. Dude, can Ride please look at this champion? Holy fuck. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, okay, that's balanced. Go next.